And we're live. Welcome to another Simply Diagnostics video from a bright and sunny Cheshire. The rain has stopped. Yeah, still growing, but the sun is nice and shiny. So we scrapped the gimbal idea for a minute because apparently using an Android phone, I can't see the chat on my phone while I'm using the gimbal paired up with the gimbal. And also my gimbal won't go upside down, and my son's decided to break all my iPhone charging cables, so I can't charge my iPhone up either. So we'll just have to stick with Shaky Jake today. So this all I'm going to do today, we're going to quickly run through heater blower diagnosis. So the vehicle that we're looking at today is Thunderbird 1. Hey up, George. Hey up, Bald. How are you? Yeah, so we're looking at a 2007 Citroen Relay 2.2 diesel with manual heating and ventilation. There's no aircon on this vehicle. I'll just show you the setup that we've got. So they're the heater dials. So normal heater, no aircon. Somebody just trying to crash into my wall out there. Right. Normal aircon, and then what we've got on the passenger side, underneath the glove box, we've got the heater blower motor there. Hi Michael. Yeah, it did. It's a heater blower resistor, and it actually fits up in the trunking. I've just taken the screw out and pulled it down for you so you can see it's a bog standard heater blower resistor. Okay, and a lot of people get confused about how to test these, and the answer, the secret to testing these, is all in the wiring diagram. So I'll show you what's wrong with this one. Hey up Chris, how are you mate? Long time. I'll show you what's wrong with this one. We just put Shaky Jake down for a second so you can see there. You can see that. We take the heater resistor out, and I don't know whether you can see there, but can you see the pin on the far right side over here? It's slightly burnt. That's the main ground pin, that. And then if we look at our connector, I'll zoom you in now. As Eric would say, enhance. You can see that pin on its own on that side. The pins are discoloured, separated and burnt. And then if we look over onto the back, you can see there it's been getting very, very hot, and the insulation's actually melted away. So you can see we've got a big fat cable coming in there, then one missing, then three smaller cables. Okay, so if we go, so my fault is those pins are burnt, that wire's burnt there. It wants a repair connector. It also wants a heater blower motor. It's drawing slightly too much current, so it wants a motor, a new resistor and a repair connector. But to diagnose it, we can come over onto our wiring diagram. Sorry for the glare. Richard, you wouldn't believe how many times I've heard that. Right, so Shaky Jake's back in action here. What we can see is, if I get a pointer, we've got a 7.5 amp fuse doing the actual relay control to ground, and then we've got a 40 amp fuse that comes from terminal 30, so it's hot all the time, comes through that 40 amp fuse. When the heating's switched on, that relay will flick over. We'll have a live come down into the motor and then out of the motor looking for a path to ground. The first thing it comes in contact with is pin 5, which is the big thick wire, and then you can see also it comes over to pin 5 there, and then through and a path to ground. So we can guarantee on full speed power comes through the motor and it finds its path to ground. It doesn't go anywhere near the heater resistor, which is this. It doesn't go anywhere near that. It just comes straight through the switch and path to ground. The other speeds are controlled, the other 3 speeds are controlled by these resistors 1, 2 and 3. And depending on which switch, so it's Hella HGS, bold, it's Hella HGS. There's the web address at the bottom, info@hellagutman.com, and there's the phone number and fax number and postal address. Really good information. So if we go back to the resistor pack, which is this highlighted in blue, we've got 1, 2, 3 resistors, and depending on what speed selection we have on the switch depends on how many resistors that current flows through, and that's what governs our heater speed. So the Hella diagrams are really nice, really easy to use. I can make that as big or as small as I want to. Yeah, it's a really clear diagram. And normally, even on the French stuff, the wiring colours match up, which is not normal, because on the French stuff it's normally all goes by wiring number. So how do we test this circuit? How do we know if our motor's okay and if our switch is okay? So if our motor's okay, our switch is okay. So if that's good and that's good, our path to ground's good, what's the only thing left that can be wrong? And it would be this relay, and the telltale on that is the heater will work on full speed, but you've got a failure of one of the other 3 speeds. That's a telltale symptom that your resistor pack has gone faulty, and it's a really easy way to test it. And we need loads of fancy equipment for this. All we need is this really expensive test light, the OTC 3633. Other test lights are available. This is my favourite. All I'm going to do is connect it to battery negative. So on battery negative there, test light, my test light lights up. Okay, that fuse there, terminal 30. So if the path through my motor is okay, yeah, what should I have on pin 5? If my path through my motor is okay, what should I have on pin 5? It should be alive, shouldn't it? So if I go onto the big fat wire, you see there's nothing there now at the minute. And why is that? Because I've not got my key on. If I turn my key on, so bear with me, we'll just do a bit of a wander around the back of the van to the other side. That's it, we should have battery voltage. So I turn my key on. Right, we're going to have to get the iPhone charged up and get the gimbal on the go, because this shaky J has to stop. So there we go. Test my test equipment again. Test light's lighting up. On pin 5 I should have a live. And I do, let me turn that on. And you can see it. On pin 5 I should have a live, and I have. And on my other wires they should be dead. Okay, and apologies for the neighbours, but I can't do anything about that. So to test my switch, all I need to do is swap from battery negative, get rid of the multimeter out of the way because we don't need that, go from battery negative to battery positive. Okay, so I'm now on battery positive. Test my test equipment, that's fine. So now if I set Shaky Jake down again, that should not light up now. No light, no light. Oh, sorry. Let's do it again. So that doesn't light because that's live. that doesn't like because there's no path to ground, no path to ground, no path to ground. Watch what happens there now if I turn my switch, my heater switch. So that's position 1, my test light is lit up. Position 2, nothing. Position 3, nothing. Position 4, nothing. But you can see my fan actually worked on full speed because it doesn't need the resistor for full speed. We're going to the next terminal. Position 1, nothing. Position 2, it has a path to ground. Position 3, nothing. And then the third pin. Position 1, nothing. Position 2, nothing. Position 3, path to ground. It really is that simple. So, looking at the wiring diagram, we can very, very quickly test, is our motor okay? If I go on to maximum speed, there's no need for anything to go through the resistor. It goes straight through the switch to ground. My blower comes on full speed. With the resistor out and the test light to battery positive, depending on which switch position I have a path to ground through each of those 3 wires. So I know my switch is okay, I know my ground is okay, I know the cable, the motor is okay. The only thing that we haven't done is tested the current draw on that motor. Okay, because we've got to find the reason why that connection is burnt out, and the simple answer to that is the ground is not good enough, and the motor is drawing excess current and it's burnt the ground. So I hope you found that interesting. It really is simply diag. It doesn't have to get any more difficult than a £10 test light. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, obviously subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment in the comment box when it's uploaded, because the thumbs up, the thumbs down, if you want to leave a thumbs down, leave a thumbs down, but tell me why I'm rubbish. Leave us a thumbs up and a comment. They really help the channel grow. So thanks for watching. You're awesome. Watch out for the next video. CAN 101.1 coming soon. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.